in office doesn't change, but he reveals himself even further. And when he, for example, took the...
Hi! Today's vlog will be dedicated to my new best friend, Kansas P. Baller, who is my 100th subscriber. I now have 101 subscribers, and you're all very valued and appreciated by me. I can't express adequately my gratitude that you would pay attention to the things that I say. Thank you very much, all of you. Now, today's topic is going to be racism. Racism, if you spend any degree of time on the internet, and certainly if you spend any degree of time in internet chat rooms, is a subject that you really can't avoid because it's always there. It's always there right in front of your face. It's something that you just can't get away from. Today, I'm going to be talking about the other racism, because everybody is familiar enough with the obvious racism. What I want to talk about today is the other racism. It's a little less obvious, and if you're not paying attention, it can really slide by you. The other racism is... Now, here's the thing. People seem to have this idea that racism always has a negative connotation. It doesn't. Generally, if you're avoiding speaking to someone as an individual and you just try and lump them in the category with everybody of their ethnic background, that's racism. It's not necessarily negative. It's not necessarily hurtful. What it is a lazy way to communicate. It's almost saying, I really just don't have the time or energy to deal with you as an individual person, so I'm going to just lump you in with the attributes of everybody that looks like you. And it's just a lazy way to communicate, and it's a lazy way to get around people. Basically, if you claim to disdain and despise everyone of a certain ethnic background, that's hateful and arrogant. On the other hand, if you claim to love everyone of a certain ethnic background, that's condescending and foolish. And of course, both statements are ridiculous, because it's literally impossible to encounter every single individual of a particular ethnic background, so there would be no way to know if you would actually love everybody or hate everybody. If there's anything that I would like you to take away from what I'm saying right now, it's pretty much that when you have an encounter with someone and you take broad, sweeping, generalized statements about them, first off, you're going to immediately put that person on the defensive, even if it's not conscious. Because that's the first step to objectifying someone. You're just saying, okay, you belong in this category, and this is where you're going to stay. And that really puts somebody on the defensive. And when you do that, the chances of having any real, meaningful human interaction with this person has been greatly reduced. It would be better if you actually walked into every new encounter with a new person with a complete open mind and really take the time to try and get to know that person as an individual. Because, like, no two snowflakes are the same. No two people are the same. And rather than take that small, delicate snowflake and toss it into the blizzard where it can't be distinguished from the others, treat that person as if they were a rare thing, a precious thing, like they were a single snowflake in the desert. Something that will be rare, that will be treasured and protected. And you would have a much, much better chance of having a real, meaningful interaction with that person. And, pretty much isn't that what we're trying to do here anyway? So that's about all I have to say today. I mean, try and treat people as individuals. Don't be lazy. Don't fall back into lumping people in a category. The fact is, it's not just race. If you make broad, sweeping, generalized statements about anybody based on their ethnic background, their educational level, their where they live in the world, even their income level and what they do for a living, that's the first step to objectifying somebody. You're just taking them and you're saying you belong in this category. I'm going to put you in this box, and this is where you're going to stay. And that's no way to deal with people on a real level. Anyway, that's my opinion. I would also like to give a very quick shout out to my very good friends. I'm with Justin, and It Be May. So, thanks Justin and thanks May. You guys rock. You're awesome friends. And that's it for me today. And I'll be talking to you later. Peace. Okay, this is just silly.